Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. People, get to that damn description box. Click that link tree. You know what you're going to find there, people? You're going to find how to get to me on Spotify, on Rumble, on Recoil TV, and of course, how you can get all green gear, including my badass new designs, and more are coming. I just got done emailing my designer, I guess I could call her. Lot of fire coming. Gonna be ready for summer, but 20% off, promo code 1984. Now, oh, happy day. Now, you might have noticed female athletes dancing in the streets. That's because Lia Thomas's college career as Aqua Dick is over. That's right, Lia Thomas, the dude who stole a championship from female swimmers, who bumped a female swimmer out of a spot, is done with their college career. On to what? I don't know. Stealing another woman's spot on the Olympic team. That's probably what it's gonna be. But that fool is done. So I was reading an article and it was talking about how the other day he won the first, what is it, female D1 athlete, some convoluted bullshit. But anyway, I had to say what's up to my neighbor. So they were talking about his last meet and how he won the title, but then his last couple races, he lost. And I was like, who the fuck who's this big strapping, farm strong motherfucker losing to? And it says that he lost to someone named Isaac Hennig. And I was like, it's hard for me to say. Just imagine trying to read this in print. It was tough. So Lia Thomas, who is a transgender woman, lost to someone in the female swim division to someone named Isaac Hennig. Now, I know shit's been turned upside down and we're down this rabbit hole where shit's upside down, but I'm pretty sure that Isaac is still a man's name. So I was like, he's a transgender woman, but he's swimming against an openly male swimmer in the female. Anyway, I'm like, how the fuck is that? So you look into it a little bit more, and Isaac Hennig is a swimmer for Yale's women's swim team, but Isaac is a transgender man. So Isaac Hennig is really a girl who is transitioning into a man, but the reason that she was allowed to swim with the women is because he hasn't started hormone therapy yet. It shouldn't be this confusing. You ever had a project to do and thought to yourself, if it's this difficult, I'm not doing it right? This shit is crazy. Like, hormone therapy works for people. It's like 25% of people that it worked for, they might as well be taking Flintstone vitamins to try and turn them into the opposite sex. They're equally as effective. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Flintstone vitamins are probably better for you. What the fuck? So the dude that wants to be a woman is swimming against women and swimming against a woman that wants to be a man. What the So his career's over. So I started I looked at a picture of Isaac Hennig, and it's a girl who she had a double mastectomy. It's a swimming picture. They're wearing their swimming, little Euro Speedos. We'll call them banana hammock, and no shirt next to a female swimmer who's wearing her bathing suit. So you see the scars from having a double mastectomy. Now, of course, I'm not talking about women who had to have a double mastectomy, any kind of illness, cancer or something like that. If you had to have your breasts removed for a medical reason, obviously that's not what I'm talking about. But if you decide that you want to have them cut off because you think you're something else, that's some crazy shit. That's like those people who become blinded or paralyzed because they identify as a blind or paralyzed person. And of course, you would look at those people like there's something wrong with you. So how come when somebody does it with their genitals, we don't think the same thing? We're supposed to accept this shit. And I ask it again until I get an answer. Why do they always look like shit? Lia Thomas looks like a fucking psychopath. He looks crazy. So does Isaac Hennig. You intentionally had your breast cut off? The fuck is wrong with you? And we're supposed to exalt these people and take them seriously? If you identify as a man, Isaac, get your fucking ass over there with the men. But you don't want to do that because you know they will stomp the shit out of you and you will get whooped and be lost on the sports page. You won't even qualify to qualify. And the fact that you have to preface it with trans means that it's not real. Just like when you have to say social justice or my truth. Those things don't exist, but you have to preface it with that bullshit. And if you have to say trans, whatever follows is not real. That's why they have to say trans woman, trans man. Trans might as well stand for fake. So if your buddy, fellas, I'm talking to you, if your buddy tells you, if you're single and your buddy says, hey man, I got this girl, I met her or a coworker, whatever. She's into you. She wants to hook up. Maybe you guys could date or something. All right, cool. I'm having a party at my house on Friday night. Come to the party. She will be there. So you get ready. You show up to the party. Your friend opens the door, and if your friend has to go, hey, hold on, man, hold on. Yeah, wait. Before you go in there, I got to tell you something about her, right? She's not okay. She looks like a woman, but she's a dude. She has a dick. If you got to preface that, if you got to stop your friend before he meets her, what does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? That means your friend is probably not going to like that shit because he thought it was a woman, but it's not. Trans women are not women. Trans men are not men. For the fact they have to say trans first should let you know. They're fucking cyborgs. That's what they are. No, they're Isaac Hennig is a guy board. That's what it is. Part guy, part girl. What the fuck, man? This shit is so crazy. So, hey, rejoice, female athletes. Lia Thomas is done with her college swimming career. So there's a spot for you, maybe until the next one comes in and bumps your born female ass out of the race, man. This shit, it's crazy. And then Isaac Hennig had a wrote on his arm, the arm, that it says, let trans kids play. Yeah, you can play trans kids with other trans kids. But you're not crossing over that line. Boys aren't playing with girls. Girls aren't playing with boys. It's not right and it's not fair. You guys talk all this shit about equity and equality. Well, that's not equal. There's a huge difference. Why do you think these men that turn into women supposedly dominate and blow their competition out of the water? And in Lia Thomas's case, literally. That motherfucker's swimming so fast, he was coming out of the water like a speedboat, destroying those girls. And we're just supposed to sit back like, yeah, that's normal. Fuck out of here with that, man. Let me get in here with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.